I don't love it, but I foresee issues happening. Lagatha had her babies. She had 3. The last one born is still a little bit cold, so I hurry and plugged in a heat lamp just to get that one dried off and warmed up. But I'm gonna tend to Lagatha. I think she needs some molasses water and some hay, and then I'll help her get the rest of her babies dried off. These 2 are getting it figured out. She's just warming up. I think we have 2 boys and a girl. She was the last born, so I'm gonna give her some time to warm up. She's dried off. She just has some yellow stuck to her still. Mom's working on cleaning that up, but also I'm making sure Mom doesn't get too starved. I don't want ketosis or milk fever, so gave her some alfalfa, gave her some molasses water, and I also gave her some Tums. She took about half of the drench, so maybe you can get her to take some more in a little bit. The other goats are jealous because Lagatha's getting special treatment. She already has passed her placenta, and I put some straw over it so that the kids didn't get all nasty in it, and she discovered it, so now she's eating some of it. And they usually don't eat all of it, so that's why I covered it with some straw, but she's interested in it now, so I'll let her eat what she needs. It's always there if she needs it. And my 2 boys have eaten and are pretty much almost 100% dry. My girl, she's almost 100% dry, yet she hasn't eaten because I think she was a little chilled. So I'm going to let her get warmed up, and then we will make sure she gets her colostrum in her. They got to be warm to digest their food, but they need milk to get warm. So I'll have the heat lamp, get her all warmed up. This one is a boy. He was the firstborn. This one is a boy, and he looks just like Harley, and he was secondborn. And I know this little girl was last. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, sweet girl. Are you just so precious? I've already held each one of them. Rubbed them down really good with the towel. Tried to rub their ears really good and warm. And their feet. Now I'm just letting them do their thing so they can warm up. And you are so handsome. Look at those beautiful ears. Hi. Are you so cute? Yes. Look at that nose. Yeah, I love this ear. It's pretty. And this side's pretty. You're very pretty. You're gonna come over here with your siblings? Make a little snuggle pile over there? And remember, shivering is their way of warming up. So, when I have a goat shivering, of course, it is concerning, but you just want to make sure that they're able to be dry and somewhere warm, and they usually can warm up pretty good. They have a heat lamp on them. Both of the boys have eaten warm milk, and the little girl, she is just getting warm enough so she can go take a turn getting some colostrum too. He's got milk on his face. You ate good, huh? You got milk on your face. You have milk on your face too. Yep. 3 cuties. I thought 3, maybe possibly 4. Alright, baby girl just finally figured it out after trying to nurse off of the heat lamp for the longest time. And every time she would give up over there, she would come back to the heat lamp. But she got it. I am also very worried that Lagatha only has one teat working. So I've seen all 3 of her kids nurse from the same side. And I tried to squeeze the other side, and she got very upset at me and now won't let me near her hind end. So we're gonna have to figure that one out because she can't raise triplets on a single udder teat. She's got to have 2 working ones. So I don't know what to do about that. But at least the baby girl is eating, which makes me very happy. Because she has been trying a long time. Harley and Fiona need their CD&T shots because they are 1 month away. And Trevor thought he could just stick her while she was here eating, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. I don't know. You're going to have to lock her in somehow with your leg.
Well, now she's too wide there to wrestle her. Alright, I'm going to try the easy hard way, but we can lock her back in one of these stations. Push my luck.
She knows.
She knows.
Gave her a little handful of grain treat. Remember, that's the one I thought could be pulled out, so be careful walking away.
Kick a girl while she's down.
Let me scoot this goat out of the way. Freaking Fiona was trying to mess with Harley. Harley can't go nowhere. Man, she's so easy. You almost could do it without having to stanchion her.
If there was one goat that I could do it, I'm sure.
Well, every time you pinched the skin, she was jerking away. Alright, Fiona's turn. And then Fiona came to investigate what Harley was eating. And we put Fiona in it. She's really fuzzy, remember.
No, she's like the other one.
Perfect. It's like they didn't even care or something. I love these 2. They're great. Good goats. Alright, so they have their CD&Ts done. Everybody's CD&Ts done. They've got about 4 weeks for their due date, or their due week. And hi, Lagatha. Yeah? What do you have over here? And she has gotten eating down pretty dang well. I do actually think that Lagatha, we had some problems with one of her teats last summer when we dried her up, and I'm wondering if she has some scar tissue in it. So they're all kind of favoring one side. This is the side, her left side is the side that's got some scar tissue damage, I believe. But they're all doing good. I've seen them all eat from the good side, so they all well fed. We came in, closed in this shelter a little bit, so I'll show you. The wind was coming from this direction and kind of whipping around, so we decided to block it up a little bit more just to try to insulate it as best we could. And since she's the first goat to kid, she gets the private suite. And we already had this heat lamp in here. We have an old chicken feeder as a guard, because not only is it tied up in 3 ways, and it has 2 clamps on the power cord, but the worst thing about heat lamps is if the bulbs get broken by the mom's horns and things like that, all of that. So I only use it when absolutely necessary, and then it goes away. So we have a heat mat that we're going to try this year. We just don't have it set up in this barn. See, there's the little girl nursing on the slow side. She's still getting it. It's still coming, but I think it's just not as fast. Future me just jumping in. We actually found out that this side is not actually working at all. So where I thought maybe they were getting a little bit right here, we actually went and tried to get some out of it later and found out that they're not getting anything. Hardly works right now. Yeah, I don't think it's, I think there's got to be some scar tissue in there or something. So I guess we're going to really have to watch these guys really close. But she's still new at the nursing thing. The boys have it down like crazy because they were born first. So of course they had a head start in this competition. But it's good to see her up and fighting for it. And Lagatha did not like it when I squeezed on that side of her udder. So I kind of had to keep my distance for a second so that she knew I wasn't after to hurt her. And now she's calmed back down. But 3 babies. And then in 4 weeks, we'll be having some more. That is just so cool. The horizon is on fire. Already being Bucky. You're so cute. Not even a full day old yet. Oh gosh. I've got to intervene a little bit. Lagatha needs my help. So what we're going to do today is bottle train the kids. So that's what's hiding in my coat. But the reason I'm doing this is because her left side is looking congested. The kids aren't nursing it. Just to make sure that they get what they need, I'm going to just bottle train them. So if we have to bottle raise eventually, because we're going to try to see if we can uncongest her teat, because she's only nursing off of one side right now. Since today is day 1, it's best to train your babies if you think you might need to use a bottle. So I'd rather get them trained to the bottle now, so that if it is a problem, then they will take the bottle later. I think they're all doing pretty good. This could get tricky. Because right now they're pretty accustomed to mom, and it's only been just over 24 hours. If they're hungry, they might take it. Come here, sweetie. She's just swallowing it. She's not suckling yet, though. Let's see how much that was. Oh, probably like not even like. I also don't want them to aspirate on it either. It's like I can't just like shove it in and make them just take it. I gotta get them okay with it. I know. And you have to be careful because this nozzle is open. It will give them milk when I tip it back. So I just don't want to let them aspirate on it. So it's like very, very tedious. There she goes. She's sucking. Not tons, but she's sucking a little bit. How's that? I mean, probably like 1/4 of an ounce.
It's a good start.
Yeah. All right, let's get this one right here. Come here, buddy. We're gonna try to train you to the bottle. No screaming. No screaming. Don't aspirate. Please and thank you. They're like, what are you doing with your finger in my mouth? This one's definitely fighting it more than the girl. But I don't love it. But I foresee issues happening, so there's nothing else I can do other than try to get them to take it. These guys only need like 2 ounces total per day, like 2.6 or... But it's basically just coming out here and just keep sticking it in their mouth, getting them used to it, seeing if they'll accept it.
Of course he is. He's already the lunch mouth.
And I kind of put my hand right here really gently so that I can feel their throat and feel if they're swallowing. And he just took like a couple big swallows. He drank like 1/2 ounce. Other kids, like, it was just drips. It was like not even really a full ounce or anything. And I'm not crazy worried about them starving today, but when they get bigger, they are not going to get enough milk out of one side. Okay, she just took a big swallow. I mean, just a swallow, but I felt it.
He's all about sticking his tongue out all the time.
You should have seen him earlier. I have a video of him doing the whole buck thing with his lip. So you just want to make sure their bellies aren't sunken, and they're like flat, but they're not like super rounded. See, it's not sunken in, but it's definitely flat. So I just worry that they're not getting quite enough out of one one working teat. Like, he's gonna eat all the milk and there's gonna be none left for these two. You need them? It'd be great if you guys just decided you should take it. But that's not how this works, huh? That's not how this works. That's not how this works. I'm glad their ears flattened out. They were both this side and I think that side. They were kind of tube eerie. And so I just like kept flattening them out yesterday and they didn't stay all tubed up. The next step is getting Lagatha stanchioned so that we can massage that udder and see if we can get that teat to start working, because it could be congestion, but it also could be scar tissue from mastitis. They're not using this side at all. And the big boy is the one who has it again. You want some? Yeah? Hey. Get that tongue in there. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I felt a swallow on that one too. And you can do it. You can do it.
Oh man.
And that's how you train them. You just have to keep putting it in their mouth until they accept it. Because they're already... Okay, that finished off an ounce between the three of them. But you just have to keep putting it in their mouth until they accept it. Because they're used to what their mom's udder's texture is right now. Because that's all they've had since birth. But yeah, you can tell that she is a good bag. It's the... Look, and the boy's over there on it again. So you let him go, and he's just gonna milk her out before the other kids have anything. That's why this. But they're doing awesome. I'm really proud of Lagatha. She doesn't know her teat's not working. She just is trying her best to take care of them. And, you know, I don't want her to fall short and have something happen to any of them, so that's where I come in. We're going to try to see what we can get out of that congested side. So our plan is, Trevor has to help me get her over here, and we'll just put her into the head catch that we made. We'll just put her in the head catch that we made. Hi, 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 hi. Who says that dam-raised kids aren't friendly? These are dam-raised kids. I'm just out here all the time. Huh, guys? When we got her up on the stanchion, I was able to like check her udder, and I thought maybe it was congested or maybe just like scar tissue in the teat. But the entire left side of her udder is completely firm. Like, not that I've ever milked goats a lot, but I've definitely had to check their udders before. And this is very new to me. I don't know really what would cause this. So I'm going to have to try to figure that out and see if there's anything that can be done to help her at all. After checking and inspecting Lagatha's udder, I felt an entire firm side. The teat is still soft, but the whole side is still firm. So I'm not sure if it's producing milk and not just getting through or what. We're going to continue trying to figure out what's going on with it. I'm going to look into like other resources and maybe see if other people have some tips and help for us. But so far we're just giving the babies supplemental bottles just to make sure they're getting enough food. And we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.